Greetings, humans of Earth. Welcome to Magenta the Kitten Eating Ghost Game Dev, Episode 5, Part 2. Last episode, Episode 4, I accidentally said both Part 3 and Part 4 were Part 3. So, if you're confused about that, be confused because it's confusing. Today we are, in Part 2, we are implementing... we actually just successfully implemented the kitten menu. We did the finishing touches. We've got the kitten menu opening and closing, and we have the ability to assign buttons to each kitten, which is amazing. I think what we'll do next, we can look at the chart here. Not the chart, but the list of things to do. We could do any of these things. Well, maybe not any of them. We could create the indicator. That's a little more GUI programming. I mean, that seems fairly straightforward. This one, the kitten equipment indicator. And we could do this one too. These all seem fairly straightforward. Another thing we want to do is control the kittens independently of Magenta, which I think is going to require a little bit more thinking about how to do that before we even get to implementing it, because I'm not really sure how to do that or how it should be done. So, I mean, this is safe. We can add in the equipment indicator. Let's see if we can mock it up. It's been a day since I have tried to use Photoshop, but I have high hopes because we've resolved that GUI hitching issue. Oh, here's the cat. Here's the annoying kitty. Oh, kitty, you're so annoying. All right, let's open Photoshop. And we'll mock it up. I mean, doesn't necessarily require mocking up because this is a pretty basic thing. Yeah? Oh, kitten. Help improve the Adobe products. I would rather not. That not work? Timeline. Is this busted? Can we open a old thing? Open recent? How about this? No, Photoshop appears to be broken. In fact, what happened to my music? Maybe the album's over. Let's switch to a different album now that that is done. Sorry, I'm petting the cat. The cat needs to be pet, otherwise we'll have issues. Let's listen to some Bass Nectar. We'll see if we can get this to open. Ah! Sorry. Oh god, the cat fell off the desk and is using its claws to maintain its position in my body. Goodbye, kitty. You're the worst. Oh my god. You're so dumb. You can't even lay on a desk? Whatever. Yeah, I'm extremely likely to recommend Photoshop. No, never show this again, ever. Thank you. Photoshop. Come back. Please. Oh, hey, look, there's the thing. Yeah? I guess Photoshop had to get our feedback before it could do anything at all. What is that? Okay. Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. Cancel. Default, please. Look at that. Well, it's not instantaneous, but it's a lot better than it was yesterday. Anyways, no, kitty. No. Sorry. So we have the menu here. We have the health bar here. Health numbers. And then this is going to be our indicator up here, I believe. We're going to have 3 buttons. It'll be the X button, the Y button, and the B button. And then we'll either have the color of the background be corresponding to the button, which button it is. Well, that didn't work. Blue, yellow, and red. Oh yeah, look at these beautiful colors. And then what we'll do is we'll just have the letter, for now, we'll just have the letter of the kitten right on top. The first letter. So this will be like F, B, D. This isn't gonna work as soon as we don't have, or as soon as we have more than one kitten that starts with the same letter. It's not gonna work, right? But for now, or maybe we won't do that. We'll actually just have it say like fart, beam, moist. It'll be moist. I think I want to troll the people who don't like the moist, so we'll call it a moist kitten. And then this is the kitten menu, right? Fart, beam, moist. Right. Here comes trouble. Red cat. That's the mock-up. It's pretty simple. I think for now we'll actually disable this map render. What the fuck? Oh. It's because I thought I turned this off. Chirp chirp, I'm a bird. Cats are birds. We didn't set the timer again because we're amazing. Hey Siri, set a timer for 25 minutes.
Okay, 25.
Thank you. Here's the cat. He's so sad. What do you need, kitty? It's not time for lunch yet. He just wants attention. Oh, kitty. Oh, kitty. It's not time. Ah! What the fuck? I hate this cat. Please go. Alright. So we're gonna turn off the map panel. For now, because we're not doing procedurally generated. What was that? I just threw my phone on the ground. Oh, God. Oh. So we're not doing procedurally generated levels yet. So, not that much of an issue. Get out of here, you slimes. I guess these are puppies. Okay. Sorry, the dubsteps, they're taking over my brain. As usual. What we want up here is we're going to create a UI. I mean, another panel is fine. It's kind of an empty panel, though. It doesn't need to have a background image, but we just want a thing to hold the button indicator. So we're actually going to get rid of this image here. We're going to add 3 buttons to it. Oh, and we're not using the A button currently because the A button is for jumping, and it feels like it would be pretty bad to switch the A button to non-jumping, right? You could use the left trigger for jumping, but that seems pretty terrible. What were we doing? We were adding buttons, right? I'm gonna save this. Save scene and save project. call this the equipment indicator. Duplicate this thrice. X, Y, I guess we want these to remain aspect ratioed. I'm sorry, I failed you. I'm gonna just add one of these, and then we'll make sure we get the sizes correctly. What was this, the B button? Yeah. Yes. Oh, kitten. You're such a bad cat. If you would just chill out, like sit on my lap, that would be totally acceptable. But no, he cannot do such a thing. He must get up in my grill constantly and smell like farts. What a fart cat. You know what? Flavor Blast is a fart kitten. Oops. And then I think as well, that didn't work. I guess we want the anchors to be set to the appropriate locations for each of these. No, not stretching. Pixel hunting. Ugh. There we go. Great. So this will let us do this cool stuff thing. Easily adjust the location and orientation, or location and relative positions. So this would be the X button, correct? Yes. Am I doing this wrong? I'm doing this wrong, right? There. Got them buttons. We want an equipment indicator script here. This will just display the names of the equipped kittens over each of the buttons. We'll call this kitten indicator. No? Okay. I always love Visual Studio. It's just completely unable to correctly guess which file to open. And what this will do is also have kitten system. And we'll also have, where's this? Function that will call every time kitten equipment changes. And, right, ks.xkitten, yep, we've got those things. What we'll do here is have three texts. Public, we need UI text here, using Unity engine, dot UI, cool. And what we'll do is just set the xtext to our xtext.text equals ks.xkitten.name and so on. I assume that... Oh, we need a... Oh, the Elvis operator would be great here, wouldn't it? Doesn't exist. So what we'll do instead is say ks.xkitten. Whoa. Like that. Cool. Always need to make sure we call kitten equip update every time we change the update, which would be pretty easy. Or we change the equipment. Pretty easy, I say. Could be very difficult, but no, who knows really. We need to add some texts. I'll duplicate these 3 times. Well, this is incorrect. Please. Somehow I think this is wrong. Sort of wrong. Well. The other one? Can I have the other one? Maybe we want like a little outline there so that we can actually see it. Rich text. That's rich text. Okay. Text windows success. And all we need to do now is call the thing we just made in the kitten system. Whoever that was. No? I did something bad. I should probably make this better. Do the hierarchy better. No, not managers, Magenta. Come on, brain. You can do it. So every time we update kitten button, is this when we want to do it? I think so. Indicator. There we go. Can you do it? I feel like we should be able to, well, I don't know. Assuming we make this multiplayer eventually, we don't want statically assigned managers and stuff like that because it's going to be per player. But right now the game isn't multiplayer, so... I still have invulnerability on. I should turn that off to see if the game still works. What am I doing? I was assigning the kitten system menu. There it is. I'm confused. Shouldn't this have a kitten system? Oh, it's not public. That's the problem. Okay. Look at that. I believe we are actually using the name of the game object here and not the actual, the kitten name that I assigned there. We should fix that. Not name, but kitten name. There we go. Cool. Beam and fart. Amazing. Get out of here, you guys. Fuckers. The beam kitten still does not shoot in the correct direction. We should figure that one out. Alright. It's rather hard to read. Maybe we should fix that. I'm not sure that's the best way to fix that problem, but maybe. Ah, look at that. Look at that, you guys with OCD. Isn't that going to drive you nuts? Look at Beam and Fart. They're not on the same Y level. Oh my god, you guys are going to go crazy. Gotta fix that. Well, a good old 20 maybe? There. Now everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Of course, if the name gets too long, then it will overlap the buttons there. Cool. Cool. Yeah. I'm just messing with the buttons now that we've assigned the tongue to R only. It is rather difficult to tongue jump. Tongue jump and, or dash jump tongue. There we go. Before you could easily dash jump tongue with just the thumb because you've got like this overlap here, right? You've got jump and X on the same button there. Yeah, the control scheme is hard, right? Like, We could switch it so that we've got kittens on the triggers. We've got a kitten on the R trigger. And then just have the X button be the tongue. But I don't know. I don't know what is the good idea. It's quite hard to say. All right, we've, I think that's a success. A success. Let's check this in. YouTube. What? Okay. It doesn't think unfucked is a word. That's fine. You can do it, Magenta. I mean, GitHub, not Magenta. Magenta can't do it. It's just a ghost. Can't do anything. Right, so what's next? Let's make sure we fix that. We fix this problem. We added in the equipment again. Added in this guy as well. Let's also cross this out. We could do that. Might not be too hard, but might be hard. I think for that we'll need to store a prefab for every kitten as well. Or rather than just a script, a game object, we can just disable it maybe? Hard to say. Depends on whether or not the kitten has a state. And like the, actually, let's add in another thing here. Just like, we'll call this, well, let's add it down here. I just had an idea for another thing. I had an idea for another thing, but I just forgot what it was. Wow, that's incredible. That's an incredible display of cognitive failure. Oh, that's what it was. Automatic or promote cooldown to kitten superclass. I don't know. That's Java wording. I don't know what they call it in C# land. Superclass is like a Java thing, I guess. Base class. Right. We also want to fix the beam kitten. So that'll be real quick. We'll just fix the beam kitten right now. Beam kitten. Ah, that's why. Setting it based on the Euler angles. Instead, what we actually want to do is actually, let's still do that. Because setting, yeah, it's better to just rotate it instead of changing everything else. we have a reference to the player controller? Equals 0. Or it's actually 1 or -1, isn't it? Can we just do 180? Nah. Will that work? That'll probably work. Beam kitten. Hey, look at that. Beam kitten doing work for us. A few more hits and these guys should die. Cool. Nice. You want to add in poison damage? Could be easy. I mean, it's a fairly well-defined task instead of trying to figure out how to move around kittens, right? In fact, I'm just gonna add in. Well, I don't know if we should do that right now. That's it for GUI stuff for the meantime, right? We should definitely add in some more kittens and make sure everything works with like more than just 2 kittens, but for now, I think we can hide the UI in the editor. Go back to this old thing. Yep, we'll save this, and that's the 30 minutes. So we will take a quick break and be back momentarily.